Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Quartet. We're here with Nikolai Proch, a sergeant in the Oslan army assigned to track down renegade mages. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I kind of want to say it's Proch, but that is absolutely 100% wrong. I think it's more like Proch. But we'll go ahead and jump on in and start his chapter. Simply because I don't speak the language that one's supposed to be from. Our greatest assets are our speed and ruthlessness. The ancient conquerors cheerfully carved their way through the women and children of their enemy, without a moment of remorse. History remembers them only as the builders of great nations. The goal of this war is not merely to expand Oslan's borders, but rather to annihilate all of the undesirable people on the other side of them. I have a rough feeling I know what direction this is going. Yeah. Hopefully we're not on the side that's doing that. For centuries, laws and customs have failed to prevent the mongrel nations from wielding magic. Every man, woman, and child amongst the enemy has the potential to draw away the scarce magical energy that makes our society function. Only by destroying all of them, down to the last one, can we guarantee the dwindling supply of magic. Our life's blood belongs to the noble race of Oslaniers. Chancellor Uralt, speech of the General Staff 2 days before the beginning of the war. Oh man, and we have a mouse on the screen. There we go. Mouse no longer on screen. Sorry if I ever forget to remove the mouse from screen. It happens. Because I have to click on it to bring it back. Or I could Alt-Tab into it, I guess, but I'll never remember to do that. Today's drink is actually body armor. For those of you that are wondering. It's because the potassium. Doesn't have a ton. I think it only has... Looking in here. Yeah, it only has 10% of my daily value, but that with the fruit I eat works out pretty good. But it's got a ton of vitamin B, which is also good for energy. So there's this corporal. He's assigned to a unit kicking all the Yinna out of their houses in Zeistat and putting them on trains. Wow. Yeah, we are definitely mirroring a certain... group from history. I'm not gonna say their name, but you know who I'm talking about. And every time the officers would come and take all the best stuff they got left behind, like jewels and silverware and stuff. Go figure. Officers get all the breaks. Wow, no sympathy for the people you're doing this to. I thought they had special volunteer units for deporting the Yinna. I don't want to get assigned to that. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to get assigned to the people who actually are probably going to be going into those Nuremberg trials. Anyway, the corporal's thinking, I work way harder than any of these officers. I should get something too. So one day he grabs something small, a gold watch, but he can't figure out how to wind it up. That's because there's no knob to wind. The watch literally runs on dirty Yinna magic. So later he stops by the armory and the magic inside the watch... It ignites the fuses on some grenades. Ooh. Then kaboom, whole place goes up in flames. How would they know what caused the explosion? Didn't the corporal and the watch burn up when the munitions exploded? Nah, the corporal jumped into an open gun safe before it went kabrooey. That's how you know the story isn't true. Aw, come on, Sarge, don't ruin a good story. I'll ruin a good story every day. That's most of the time it's not the burns that kill you. The fire sucks up all the air, you suffocate. A gun safe wouldn't help at all. For an explosion, it's the concussive force, usually, the shockwave. That just causes all kinds of shit with your organs and then you burn. But as far as being in a gun safe, you'd get knocked around if it was a big enough explosion. The suffocation thing, yes and no. It depends on what kind of explosion it is. Of course, he's talking about fire. I guess, yeah, technically you would suffocate because you're inhaling carbon. I forget whether it's monoxide or dioxide. I don't remember for sure. My brain is just addled today. But anyway, gun safe wouldn't help at all. Probably right. You're basically in an oven if it's a big fire if you're in a gun safe, by the way. How'd you know that, Sergeant? He used to lead a unit that put out munitions fires. People inside the depot usually didn't survive. We're staying on this path till we get to the ridge. Ah, and this is our character. Stay tight and make sure nobody ambushes us from the trees. We actually... Oh, we have 3 characters. Where'd the 4th one go? Did he just, like, putter off into nowhere? We start at level 3 as well. We have Flame Shot. I'm trying to remember. Now that explosion thing's going to bother me, I'm going to rabbit hole it after playing this. I know I shouldn't because I have very limited time. Light healing to self. Do we actually have healing to other characters? We do have light healing to a single ally. So Mueller is our character to do that with. Now, this one, I wouldn't be surprised if we have less books. Simply for the fact that, oh, we have a big question mark item. Simply because we are probably going to be outdoors a lot, if I had to take a wild guess, because we're hunting people. And can I remove equipment from anybody? No, these guys have locked equipment, so I can't just, like, strip them down. That is something that I will openly admit I'm guilty of doing in a number of games where you get these, like, temporary characters. I will 100% just strip them down as soon as I get the character, because I never know whenever it's going to disappear. And then I'll sell the stuff later, because they don't matter. You can tell the ones that are the kind of, like, temporary dudes. These don't even have faces. So you can guarantee they're temporary dudes. So we are in the Barbarian... What did that call this? Barbarian Forest. And yes, I get that we are basically just reenacting certain Yahtzee group here. Which is not a good thing. Let's go ahead and Flame Shot and see how that does versus these guys. Are you weak versus it at all? Nope. But yeah, we are free to use our skills as much as we would like. You could go for a headshot. Oh, you are immune to that. Okay, Hollow Point then. You're immune to that. I have a feeling it wants us to use Flame Shot. No, you're immune to fire too. Okay, are you just immune to skills? Get in here and deal with this thing. Bullets aren't doing anything. Swap in Cornets from the... Oh, we get to learn the swap mechanic. Okay, this is this tutorial. Okie dokie. Water grenade! So we get to learn about back row, and now he's available. I kind of wish he was available before. I think I'm going to keep Connets in the main party, though. Do I think I'm ever going to use Kircher? Honestly, I think I prefer him over Weiss. Although slash damage is something we don't have a lot of. Because we've got fire. That's Pierce, 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 Pierce. So all of them are on Pierce. And we've got fire on him. We've got water on you. We've got slash on you. This one we're definitely keeping. Scrounge and first aid. Because he's our healer. What other one do you have? You have Pierce, light healing to self, and increased caster strength and luck. Frankly, out of the characters, Weiss is the most expendable, but I think out of these 5, I prefer having the ones we got. Because we have enough varied damage types to really take advantage of things. I'm not seeing very many... Ooh, this looks like it's going to lead to an item. It's leading to several items. They tried to mask it. They failed horribly. Actually, no. There are visual indicators as where stuff is hiding. Yeah, that was a fairly clear indicator because you have the 2 trees leading to a light spot in here that lets you see that hey, that's a path. That's a path, you fools. It's Alan. Oh my. Well, we're going to flame shot the slime because that just seems like a good one. Let's go with... we don't really need first aid yet. We'll shoot it, see if it deals any damage to it. Almost killed the slime. I was hoping we'd kill it before it gets a turn, but it's fine. And we'll never need to rely on water again. We probably will. And yes, I do tend to be very loot goblin-y, so yes, I will be wandering off into the nonsense and trying to find that. Okay, so we have another one of those guys that's water dude. Is that going to... yep, that kills it. Sweet. You just defend, because you can't damage this. Although we probably should have tested if we can damage them now. They are probably still immune, but that would be a good way to test if there's still consistency in the enemies. No loot there, no loot there. It looks like we're going to probably have to cross that bridge. Cross that bridge when we get there. It's a nice day for fishing. Sorry, my brain is just... I have been going for 8 to 12 hours a day for the past several days of just writing or recording, so my brain is a little bit addled. It just comes with the territory. Let's go ahead and do Flame Shot on the bird. And then take it out. We will go for a hollow point on the Dogo. A water grenade? Odd enough. That surprisingly doesn't cause bleeding, interesting enough. Oh, it's weak versus pierce. We should have just shot it. Yes, I know 12-hour days are not that big of a deal, but generally speaking, whenever you're doing one type of labor for that, it tends to add up. Like, I've done 12-hour physical labor days. That burns you out if you're not used to them. Although, generally speaking, 100% preferred 4 10-hour days versus 5 8-hour days. We're looking for a camp of barbarians by the name of Apingorix. Wait, Apingorix the Raider? That's a big target for a small squad. Guess they're trying to get rid of us again. Excuse me, Corporal? You and Kircher are new here, so maybe you don't know. When the army doesn't like someone, they put them in the border guards. And when they really don't like you, they put you in the 7th Division. And when they want to kill you, they put you in Captain Altemeyer's company, and he sends you into the woods where the enemy can hear your gunfire a mile away. Let me make a few things clear, Corporal. First of all, service in the glorious 7th Border Guards is not a punishment, it's an opportunity. Second, if your commanding officers don't like you, maybe it's because you whine too much. Third, Captain Altmeyer was kind enough to cast a muffle spell on our rifles. The sound of a shot won't carry. Sergeant, I've seen that spell tons of times. It lasts maybe an hour. It wore off before we got here. No, the magic's still working because we got a special, well, you see. Army's always getting better, boys. It's time you adopted an improvement mindset, too. Let's move. We've got a job to do. Oh, God, he's a loyalist, too. Damn it. Oh, how do I get to this? I see a bag of an ether, and I want it. Oh, and we can't go up there. That looks like it should be a treasure path. But yeah, we're on a hunt. Watch this one be like a super short one, and I set aside 2 hours for no reason. Generally speaking, so far, these have been about 2 hours long. Okay, so that's probably the main path. This feels like it's going to be, here's a treasure path. Okay, so the Dogo is weak versus a piercing. That's going to be targeted with fire because it's weak versus fire. Slime is going to unfortunately go first. I think we take out the Dogo. We might not be able to take out the Dogo. It's going to be close. It depends on how much damage these two guys can do. Okay, so we took out the Dogo. Bird's going to get its... We are actually hurting a little bit. Let's go another flame shot to get rid of the slime for sure. Then focus in on Bird. And then we'll heal whenever we get out of battle with Mueller. I'd rather heal outside of battle than in battle. Okay, Mueller. First aid. We have one more heal we can take. I'm going to put it on you. Mueller is a little more important, but you can just have him guard several turns. Although, I happen to know for a fact that will speed up his AP recovery. Found buckshot, which is a better weapon. It's still pierce, so we'll take it. I kind of wish we would have gotten an accessory from that, because it feels weird to have lost our primary weapon so quickly. Because that's like getting a sword upgrade within the first 5 minutes of a Final Fantasy. You're not gonna really do that unless you are bare-fisted before that. So, standard border guard versus frontier hunting rifle, which is just stronger. Of course, he's level 4 already. Okay. Time to fight the wolves. That puncture hurts. We should be fine. And yeah, he's still getting XP in the back row. That's a good thing. That means that we don't have to keep characters level. And he seems to get about 50% extra AP per turn. That's good. That's a good quality. We do have a full recovery there, which means we don't even need him. I'm going to bring him back into the party, though. As soon as we get to... Let's go with a flame shot on... Actually, no. We're going to do a normal shot on you. You do... Wolfgon. Kneecap. You know what? We're going to do kneecap on the bird. Although that didn't delay it as much as I would hope. Just delayed it after its ally's turn rather than before it. Okay. We learned rations, which is probably heal all, if I had to guess. Light healing to all allies. Yep. Okay, so swap Mueller up to Kircher. We'll take the heal. We will save. Here, we're on 3rd chapter. We'll be doing... I'm thinking I might have wanted to do them in the order that they were presented on that list there, but it seems like we have 2 bosses per round, though, at least. I think this should be high enough. Try not to stick your head out where anyone can see it. We're muffled, not invisible. Groovy. Oh, God. Wait, what is he doing? Specialist Konitz is going to use a little bit of magic. Wait a second, he's not an officer. Yeah, officers go to school for 10 years to learn magic. Everyone goes to school for 10 years. Officers can use magic because of the Ascension ceremony. Obviously, Specialist Konitz does not have his own magical powers. Captain Altmaier already cast all the spells. And he put them into this. A Pokeball. A magical terminal device. It can store magic for days, maybe even weeks. Magic without the officers? I'm sold. How does it work? You basically just flip some switches, but the Seek spell works a lot better if you're elevated away from the keyline. Oh, ley line? Keyline? I didn't actually read it entirely. So for now, Konitz, keep your head down. It should only take a few seconds. Okay, I've got 0 interference and... we found their secret base. I don't think we have a Konitz anymore. You dead, son? I'm okay, Sergeant. Just busted my ankle pretty bad. Let me get your med kit. You just grab the terminal. I think there are a couple healing spells in it. Roll down the cave a little bit. Oh no, we only have Nikolai in our party. Whatever will we do? Seems like it's in one piece. There's a breeze coming from somewhere. Oh, Oh, I need to help him before I can get the treasure. But the treasure! Change the control dial to the 3rd position. What now? Did that work? Yeah, I feel great! That was a much more powerful spell than I expected. That might be Appendix's hideout. Appendix's hideout. I don't think anyone's home, but we need to know if he was here. Get Mueller and Kircher down here. We got a job to do. Really am curious. Oh, it swapped them back. Which one? Okay, so Colonnets we wanted to keep. I think Kircher is the one that we want to swap out. So Kircher, go down to Mueller. Mueller, get on the end so I know which one is you. Found a tonic. That looks like progress. This looks like hideout. Can I not plunder their chests over here? No, their storage chests. Let me has their goods. And yes, I am clicking on things to see if there are any books down here. This does not look like a place of books. Seems like they were here recently. Unless they got spooked and ran off in a hurry. They might be out on a raid. Either way, we're done. Let's wrap this. Sobert le chif sagan de lens cruciver. Seri, vretquer est baltal. Ja lopo sol possessin alin sabron. Nalbevese iti. Who's it? Well, they certainly didn't do them kindly. The tooth on the guy on the right. And the little dude in the cloak and dagger there. Okay. Well, we're going to flame shot the central barbarian, because that looks like the scarier of the 3. Do we do light healing on everybody yet? No, not really. You just fight that one. Take out one body at least. And that didn't delay him enough. Oh, we're going after... do we go after the Snaggletooth or do we go after you? No, we'll go after this guy first. Let's do a rations, get everybody kind of topped off, and get Connets in a little bit less of a bad position. There we go. That's a proper delay. Not finding any weaknesses on these guys makes me a little bit nervous. Because generally it means that normal attacks are going to be the better choice. Allah, Allah, Alanis! Time for us to leave. Okay, so we have down there. I'm gonna go this way first. I don't know which way is progression. I think that guy ran upstairs. So this is just loot, I guess? Oh, this is just loot. Shield stone, nice. Ooh, there's a spot down there. I see an item. I want it. Give me your items. There's another hideout. Oh, okay, we got a strength tome. Okay, so I don't think, yeah, we can't squeeze around this rug here. There is a spot up there, which is odd to me. It feels like there might be secret passages now. But I'm not seeing any obvious hints of a secret passage. Yeah, we just gotta go deeper into the caves. Who'da thunk it? Us go deeper into caves? Never. And we also need to remember there is an item over on the far left that we should be conscious enough to grab. I want all your loots and all your toots and all your brain cells, because I has none. And that's not a walkable area over there. And yes, I am clicking on all the things because we found stuff in weird spots. So I don't want to, like, give up on the opportunity to find things. Oh, it's another ambush. Hello. You guys are not that scary. Although, puncture is a pain in the ass. Yeah, that guy's the more offensive glass cannon guy, so we might as well go after him a little bit. Snaggletooth is going to get an attack on us regardless, so that's why I went for the heal. Go ahead and corrode your defense there, bud. Nice. Oh no, he's running away, you bastard. You little shit. Running away from us. That disappoints me greatly. Okay, so we have an item up here that we saw. Yep. It's a revive. I'm mildly disappointed that there's nothing in these chest-looking things. They feel like they should have items. It's all the ambushes, brought to you by Nabisco. Don't know why ambushes are brought to you by Nabisco, but that's my go-to. Just, this is a megacorp that sponsors stupid shit thing. Let's go for you. Accuracy down. And now we take out the guy on the left. Hopefully. I do like that we're all still learning skills. That means that they went through the trouble of giving all of these guys skills, which is something a lot of games won't do. Which is kind of sad, but at the same time, I understand it. It is time consuming to skill up every single NPC that's just going to be leaving your party. Come out of there, Osliner. You're outnumbered. This ain't great spot, Sarge. Thank you, Corporal. I'm aware. Components. Can the magic terminal be set to just leak as much magic as possible? I guess. Why? Don't worry about it. Just point it out the mouth of the cave. If they take me, you all just stay in cover and wait for reinforcements. Save your ammo for clear shots. So, you're a Pingorix. You know exactly who I am. I'll make this quick. Whatever you've heard about me, the truth is much worse. Throw your weapons down and you might be useful to me. If you're useful, you might live. Useful as hostages, you mean? Don't play dumb, Osliner. You have no options and we both know it. Really? We're armed and in cover. Maybe we don't win this fight, but you're going to lose men too. I can just have my mage turn that cave into an oven. The irony would be delicious, I must say. My offer ends in 20 seconds. That should be enough time. What? That sound we just heard in the distance, that was Captain Altemeyer launching mortars on our position. Fire on his own people, even your officers aren't that arrogant. They can aim the rounds with magic while they're still flying. They've really never fought an officer before. I'm done with you. Yep. The captain responded to our signal flare. We're not going to get a better chance. Form up! Nice fire. Well, we're going to loot along the way out, my friends. Simply because there is loot. That would actually... Ooh, that's a mechanic that I think a game should do. There's kind of similar mechanics, temptations on the way of escape. You see it with... It's in Metroid Save the Animals kind of situation, where you're tempted to save the animals, but it costs part of your timer. But make it so that there's a lot of items to loot, but a time limit. And once you reach that time limit, you have to do a boss fight. You also see this, I think Baldur's Gate 3's Iron Throne could sort of be considered that, but that one's a time limit to loss. I would rather see it be time limit to a fight. Basically, the longer you spend getting treasure, the harder the escape fights get, would be a really good thing. So, for you, you're going to flash around this barbarian. You are going to start in on that guy. We might actually be able to take them both before they get a turn. That's fine. That flash round is strong. Takes a lot of AP, though. Mueller, go ahead and do a scrounge. Just to get everyone else a little bit better off. And yes, I am just grabbing as many items on the way out. This one's not doing what I just mentioned, but I think that would be a cool mechanic. For a few games. Not just Metroidvanias, RPGs. Imagine a Souls-like, where the enemies, you're escaping from a rush of enemies. That's not something that they do very often in Souls-likes anyway, though. Escape route routines. Oh, that guy did not get blinded. You bastard. We'll just go for a heal then. But yeah, I would like to see Souls-likes do a bit more of like, oh, the shit's hitting the wall. Let's get the hell out of here kind of situations. Trying to think of ones that do it. I think there's a segment in Elden Ring that does, but I haven't played Elden Ring. I've only heard of it. I've heard of Elden Ring. No, I've heard of an event in it where you have to basically like run away, I think. But I think it's just like boulders or some shit like that. But I might be misremembering what game it is. My only experience with Elden Ring is through... Oh, I shot the wrong one. Is through shorts. For those of you that are wondering. Gablin plays it. I should probably ask him if there's an escape sequence in it. But for the most part, nah, they don't have that many... like, oh crap, we need to run moments. There's a few RPGs that do, but usually it's a timer to a failure point. Dreyfus. Good, I was hoping I'd get another shot at you. It's been a while since I put one of the Chancellor Urlot's dogs. Put down one of Chancellor Urlot's dogs. Dang. He speaks pretty good Osleen, doesn't he? And you sound like the son of a Janus March pig farmer. I don't know who you are, but you're not in my orders. If you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Your precious orders followed to a fault. Wait a second. Are you a Yenna? Were you deported? Deported? You brainless peasants really will believe anything they tell you. Tell me something, dog. If they were just deporting us, why did they come to our houses at midnight, hmm? That's what I thought. Oh, your glasses are crooked, my guy, and that is going to bother me. I don't know why it bothers me that his glasses are crooked, but it does. It shouldn't. We're gonna stay a little topped off here. We're gonna go for just straight heals on you. Let's go for... kneecap. That's not much of a delay. But we're gonna turn you on. We're gonna set you on fire, bud. Oh, he returned the favor, I think. No, just strength down. That's actually fine. The flash round is doing a decent amount of damage. We're going to hold off on it so we can actually keep our AP up. Let's go with a rations now. Double tap. I wonder, does this put burnout? No, but he is weak to it, so we've learned that. Oh, you are actually a tough boss. Okay. Maybe I should take you seriously. He's not that scary, is he? Do we? Yeah, we're gonna do double tap again. We need to set him on fire, so powder charge again. And we need to blind you again. It does not appear to refresh the status effects whenever you reuse the skill, so you generally, it looks like you're going to be wanting to wait until you have run out of... Oh, there's burn on us. Thank you. Oh, and you've got Demi. Oh, Jesus, my guy. Water grenade. This is bad. That's the first time I've had a character go down. You are out of AP, so I'm going to go ahead and have you swap out with... Can I swap to you? Thank you. Skills, we're going to go for... Headshot. Item. Revive on him. That's our first time having a character go down. So let's inflict blind. That just, it does more damage. We're going with it. He begins charging a spell. Well, I'm going to ration up because we're low on life. Okay, this fight is 100% harder than the other Path's boss fights. Holy crap, he does so much more damage. Let's go ahead and do... No, we're not going to do a brace. We're going to fight. Let's get you on fire again. We'll do a scrounge. That might kill him again. Nope, it didn't, thankfully. Items. Tonic. Items. Ether on him. Skills. Water grenade. And another ration. Wonder if that's applying to our backline as well. The ration, that is. Let's get that flash round going, though. That did not apply a blind to him. Okay, so we got him. That was a rough one. That used up a lot of resources that I was not anticipating using. No, not here. Not like this. I guess you were right, Yena magic being dangerous. I mean, I would say our magic is dangerous too because we're essentially doing a genocide. You know, it's kind of a, situation. So that's our second boss. I'm trying to think, did we have more than 2 bosses in each one? I think, no, it might have been 3. Because because the rat's not a boss in the first, in What's-Her-Faces. So from there we would go through and we had the fight in the area where we were stealing. We had the fight with the bird. No, that was only 2 major boss fights in that one. Huh. River's moving pretty fast with all the snow melt. Do you think they made it over? Must be. Real question is if we can cross too. You cannot. The side of the river is Luskian sovereign territory, and you may not enter it. Unless you plan to start the war with these few men you have. I do not imagine that would go well for you. Sergeant, I've got the map right here. We're nowhere near the border with Luskia. I'm guessing his map says different. It isn't worth starting a war over. You see a group of Garand-speaking barbarians trying to cross the river. It wasn't long ago. There are no barbarians in Luskia. We do not discriminate as you Oslineers do. Everyone in our country is a productive member of society. Now run along back to your officer, little boys. Run along, little boys. Do your thing. Sergeant, I heard one of their enlisted mutter something about our guests. I didn't need to understand Luskian to know he was lying to us. But it's not your problem anymore, Sergeant Proc. Sir. Sir, we had some incidental contact with the target. You certainly did, Sergeant. I saw your signal. Too bad we didn't have much time to ready the mortars. We believe Appengrarix and his men crossed the river, possibly with the help of the Luskian army. Don't worry. Command has been trying to root him out for a long time. I think they'll be happy he's gone. We managed to get some trucks into the eastern passes not far from here. They'll take you to your billet. Up to it. You won't be in quarters long. Yes, sir. We only got murdered twice. We're fine. We are on the wrong side of history in this one. All right, we're loaded. Good work out there, boys. Everyone kept it cool. Let's keep it that up. Konitz, you do need to be more aware of your surroundings. No way around it. Nearly got us all killed. The decision to explore that cave was mine. But I don't want you getting hurt for nothing. Imagine if I had to tell your mother you fell into a cave. She might not even notice. I'm second youngest of 11 kids. Oh, ouch. True. 11 kids? Did they give her a medal? Fun fact, I know someone with that many kids. No, I think she would have preferred an extra loaf of bread and a dozen eggs. Actually, she might be past 11 now. I don't talk with them very much, but they were part of what's called Quiverful movement. It's a Christian movement in the U.S. that is all about spawning as many children as possible. Which is... I'm not going to go into their beliefs. I find it ridiculous, but to each their own. You must just be a kid, huh? How long have you been in the art? This session is going to be a bunch of me being judgy, I think. We are on the rather fascisty side of campaigns at the moment, I guess. And it's making me feel like I should mention these things. Join the day after my 16th birthday, yeah. No kid. Oh, but yeah, we are definitely not in the good storyline. As in, we're not the good guys. I think the storyline is fine so far. You four are billeted at the inn, northwest end of town. What about you, Sergeant? I'm from this town, which means I know everyone here. They will tell me if you start trouble. And we've got new orders coming tomorrow at first light, so make sure that you're up in time. Now go relax and behave yourselves. Yay, we're by ourselves again. We forgot to equip the shield stone before that. That probably would have helped. Van told us to muster in this village, but they didn't say why. Seemed real urgent, though. Soldiers are flush with cash, but a little advance warning might have been nice. Nikolai Proc? How are you? How long has it been? It's been 27 years. No, I highly doubt our character's even 27 to begin with. This is styled after JRPGs. In case you were wondering, no one in JRPGs is old unless they're like Tella and are about to die. Of course, what was Tella, like 40? And they just kill him off like, I'm too old to do this. I didn't even hit my half centennial. I'm already rickety. No, I think he was actually old, like 90s. Anyway, soldiers don't smell as bad as farm boys, but my sister says they're handsy. Someone should look that up and put it in the comments. How old was Tella? Don't let me catch you doing something stupid here. Command is watching. I mean, this is... Wow, you are... Dude. You are the first... like, untouchable NPC I've seen. If they think I won't lay hands on an officer who's taking liberties, they're dead wrong. Wait, is that Nikolai Proch? Oh, you're still in the army, aren't you? Welcome home. It's the capital like. Have you ever met the Chancellor? Honestly, I prefer the countryside. It's where our folk spirit comes from. Well, I'll be darned. I want to get in, but I'm about 7 beers deep already. He wants to get in the... Oh, he wants to get in the pond. The spring. I almost called it a pond, and then I saw this. That bubble right there makes me think that's a spring, not a pond. Those springs look mighty tempting, but I'm pretty sure one of these grunts will raid my rucksack while I'm there. Sounds like something you'd enjoy. Oh. I'm hoping he's not saying someone raiding his rucksack is something he'd enjoy. We sometimes get tourists visiting the hot springs, but never a crowd like this. Understandable. Always go behind the buildings first. These farm girls usually like a man in uniform, but I'm not having any luck. No, I don't have... Wait, Nikolai, wow! I bet Dietrich would be delighted to see you. Kid, say hello to Mr. Proc. Oh, I thought they were just going to start talking. Mr... hi, Mr. Rocks. Oh, I'm actually close then. What do all these stripes mean? Like... I don't know if I can make it to the farm and back before nightfall, but we're almost out of everything. Wait a second. Nikolai, did you see your father yet? An all-night train ride, then 2 days march to get here. What's going on? I guess we could see people here. Right. Nobody touches a grunt's bag except him. Sure. At ease, Sergeant. I want to talk to the guy that you have, like, pinned against a window there. No, I don't think we're going to go to war. We're going to march all the way to... We're going to march all the way to Freshina? Conquer a country twice our size? Yeah, but this is a hell of a build-up for a bluff, and what's the bluff for anyway? The Chancellor doesn't negotiate with anyone. Oh, hey. Old man. You said the same thing outside. Wait, so, in Luskia, they thought that they let everyone use magic? Wasn't that the whole point of the revolution? Magic for everyone? Well, sort of. I mean, theoretically. Everyone in Luskia gets the benefits of magic. That's why they had the revolution. But only their commissars can actually use magic, legally anyway. How does that work? Don't officers have to go through a special thing to be able to use magic? Yeah, the Ascension Ceremony. But that's not the only way to give a person magic. The Luskians have their own version. I mean, even the Yinna had a ritual when they became adults. According to their religion, that's how they got magic. But Yinna and Luskian magic is worse, right? Worse than the pure form the officers have? That's what the training manuals and the posters say. Oh, propaganda. Yeah, Sarge, we're good. Okay. Hey, Sarge. Keeping a level head with this evening, Corporal. More like I already spent my pay in the last town, but let's get with your version. Can I get some service here? Me? No, I'm not drunk. Gonna have to make this one last. Oh, I can't get to the piano. Nikolai Proc? Yes, ma'am. Oh, look at you with your yes, ma'am. Seems like the army finally found something that could thicken you up a bit. I just need to make sure my men have their billets in order. Oh, yes, that was fine. You should come by for dinner before you leave town. Both my daughters still live at home, you know. Not a lot to do right now, but thanks for the offer. Of course, Sergeant Proc. Oh, my. Is that a door? No, that's a window. I don't think this guy's going to get close enough for me to talk to him. Yeah, he's not going to be close enough. And yeah, we don't have any access to other places in here, so we can't loot anything from that house. This is the item shop. We might as well check it. Oh, we can just steal an HP tome from the shop? Fine. Hell, I'm on a journey to help those in need. I think I'll be moving on. This isn't the place I'm needed. The book contains an epigram in what appears to be the Etrun language. Nemo mi upun la sesit. What does it mean? Okay, so infantry armor is an upgrade. Yeah, it's just a straight upgrade. I mean, I will take better gear whenever it wants to present it to me. Yeah, bears the markings of the 7th Border Guard reclaimed from the battlefield. So this is just better. I am assuming we're wearing our coat over it. Aw, she doesn't want to talk to us behind the counter. Some of them do have behind the counter dialogue and some of them do not. Which, I mean, it's fine. It was always that way. Now it's just Chancellor instead of Emperor. I'm not sure I'm actually looking to make a career out of the army. I wouldn't be either. I usually prefer cards, if I'm honest. There's got to be more guys in the regiment looking for a game. Oh, and there's some more damage for us. Our attack is pretty high on this guy. Just like naturally. I didn't notice that before. It's so crowded. I'm hiding until the village goes back to normal. Understandable. Well, this is the last place we're going. Am I ready to head in for the night? I'm ready. Yeah, we've been everywhere I can think of. Sorry, your comrade's already bought. Nico? Nico, nee! Oh, my goodness, why didn't you write to tell me you were coming? I would have made some book tone. I have no idea what that is. Hey, Dad, they mentioned these foods, and I'm like, I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to look them up later. I don't actually... Someone's going to mention them in the comments. Come on, tell me what these are in the comments. That'd actually be a good thing. That way I remember to look them up. Because this is going to be probably another hour of this. I didn't actually know we were coming. We just came back from the frontier today. Absolutely, always hungry. I do have some beef stew, but no yeast rolls and... Wait, Frontier? I thought you were in charge of a firefighting squad. Yeah, they moved me. I wrote a letter, but I guess I got here before it did. Aw. Wait, is that a new stripe? Yeah, they tell me I'm a staff sergeant now. Somehow my squad got smaller. That's higher than I ever was, but I was just a cook. I had no ambition. I mean, from the sound of things, I mean, we have some ambition, but I don't think our Gomer Pyle ass has much ambition beyond, you know, surviving, being good to our crew. Which, if you're in a regime, is not always the absolute goal they want you to have. Anyway, let me get you some stew. Come in and sit down. You can tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. The hell is going on here? So, how did it go with the terminal and the search squad? They seem like they understood how to use it well enough. No misbehavior. I was a little surprised with the barbarians, but that won't be a problem, will it? Not if they crossed into Luskia. It won't. So the invasion is about to start. When? Tomorrow? You'll see. I'm sensing war crimes. Why did they need me dressed up as a grunt for this? I don't want to keep taking orders from a sergeant. They like Proc for his experience around fires, but they had to send someone with magic to watch him handle the terminal. He's not the only one. You'll get a more suitable assignment very soon, Lieutenant. Oh, no. Conspiracies. Nico, wake up! There's something you need to see. What is so urgent that you need to talk to me right away? Out the window, on the right, you'll see it. What? What am I looking at? In the sky. Yeah, but what are they? Carl looked at them through his old field glasses. He says they're ships. Flying ships? Airship invasion? Holy crap. That's more than I anticipated. They looked bigger than 4 people. Well, 3 people wide, a 4 people crew. I have to get my men. Yes, you do. And I have to get my HP tome from here. I'm assuming there's going to be one. Looks like the Chancellor is getting his war. But maybe with those ships, the war really will end quickly. Nobody was expecting those. Could that be a blitzkrieg? Maybe. This one's definitely wearing its motivations or inspirations on its sleeve. Oh, can I come back in here and loot everything, please? Always return and loot. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. For those of you wondering, Final Fantasy VI clocks are known for having elixirs in them. For anyone curious. I was kind of, part of me, I knew it probably didn't, but part of me was 100% hoping that would have an elixir in it. And so, just as the Great Phoenix had set itself ablaze and rose from the ashes of its former life, I too shall start my life anew in a land far from this place. Just checking if you have anything. Good luck, son. You don't have a potion or a revive item for me, please. Fine. Okay, double check down here for more loot. Nope, no loot there. Double check down here. We already got that. We already have people viewing off to the east, so we don't want to go that way too far. If this is how the war begins, it'll end in horror. Do you need some supplies for the road? I mean, you know what? I think we're actually fine. I didn't realize we still had 13 potions. How could they have built those to keep them a secret? Flying ships, what else has the Chancellor been hiding? I don't know, nukes? Nobody told us we had a fleet of flying battleships. Chancellor did it. We're going to be invincible. Like something you'd see in a dream. Just double check back here for more loot. Nope, no such things. So we've got you to talk to. Your men are already assembled at the edge of town, Sergeant. The war will be over before we reach the front. I hope the enemy doesn't have something like that. Well, that could be foreboding. Well, we've basically got the start of a war. We've got... I think the other paths are more individual events. This is the only one that's like, this is a global event. I could see Ben's turning into a global event as well. The Chancellor, we always believed he was special. Now we know for sure. Do we... He's just a warmonger. We're gonna burn Luskia to the ground. I picked the wrong night to stay up till dawn, that's for sure. Get a load of this, Sarge? The technology needed to do something like this, it's unimaginable. Sarge, you see those ships? It's like something out of the old hero stories. Did you know we had something like that on our side? No, soldier. Even I didn't know. Sir? Sergeant Proc, your squad will report to the command post in the city of Strahl. Unfortunately, the motor pool is completely occupied taking frontline fighters across the frontier. You'll go on foot to the city. It's southeast of here. Get marching, soldiers. I'll be right behind you. Can't loot any more of these houses, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got our characters back again. I think Kircher is... Yeah, the one we want in the back line. He's our, oh crap, a character died, let's swap him out character. So southeast of here is where it wants us to go. So that means southeast is the place we do not go. Because, you know, Forest Hermit's Cabin. Holy God. Letters, words, they turn into something. Gotta revive. Checking all his stuff. You have nothing, good sir. Just robbing a forest hermit of his full revive and a random other item. Part of me wonders if these will turn into problems later on. That would be kind of a cruel thing to do, but not entirely unexpected. Basically, have the... And if you loot those early on, have them provide nothing later, but if you don't loot them, they turn into something better. This is a northern checkpoint. Sergeant, you need to move along. An assault helmet, that's probably better. That reduces our accuracy, but holy crap, does it... I mean, it gives us magic defense. I think we go with that. Just checking if there's anything hidden. I don't think there is. For a second there, I mistook that as a gold one. A Mega Ether. I think that's 100%. Or is that everybody? That's 40% to everybody. That is nice. So it's high ether is 100%, mega ether is 40% to everyone. It's kind of like the tonic for health. So we can't move up past that bridge. The town we need to be going to is southeast, so it's down that slope there. Oh, there... I found Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that's Volcano from Chrono Trigger, right? Can we go in there? Nope. Okay, so that's the village we're supposed to go to. Means this is a checkpoint. Everyone has to stay in theater. That's going to give us accuracy if we want it. Actually, out of what we have, I think I'm going to prefer accuracy over magic defense. Because we do actually stand an okay chance to miss with that low value. But yeah, that last fight was brutal. So yeah, it has limited us to where we can go, so we have to go in there. So let's do a save before we do, since we used up so many resources. Yeah, we're at the end of each person's chapter on these, so once we get Nikolai's done. Strahl, Southern Neighborhood. What are we doing here, sir? Name? Sergeant Nikolai Proc, 7th Border Guards. Let's see, Proc. It's not on my list. I've got him. He's been attached to Colonel Ensitz. Except for a private, Kircher. He's been loaned out to the 29th Division for something. Kircher, you're headed back the way you came, towards the center of the city. Proc, you and your squad will be in the western part of the city with Ensetz's group. Some of the streets are blocked, so you'll have to take the long way around. You're a good soldier. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Everyone else, we got a job to do. So we still have... Yeah, he was the one that we weren't even using. He has a self-heal. They want us to put a lot of these civilians on a train when it gets here. A little weird how the war's... Little weird while the war's going on. Were they even going to send the... Where are they even going to send these people? Oh, that Colonel so-and-so took all the supplies. Now I'm waiting to flag down the next truck. I'm not sure why Anset's guy gets to take all the ammo incendiaries when we need them elsewhere. I'm not sure why you get to shove me around. You jerk. And yes, I am clicking on things to see if I can find another book. Yeah, this is Strahl. Don't ask me why we're here. Wait, you're not assault forces? Nope. We are random forces. The militia's trying for a breakout. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna fight. Just take out one of them so they get less shots on us. Unfortunately, I think they lose. Yep, nothing they can do about it. When the smoke clears, you can sometimes see flashes from the real fighting on the front. Oh, so they all just say we're good. Eh. Still a few pockets of Ledzen militia around the city. Keep an eye on. Okay, so we'll get into a few fights here. And we're only level 6, so that leads me to believe we got a good 3 more levels until we start dealing with transitioning out of this area. We might get more than that. I don't know. But we haven't had any grind areas, so that's going to be a thing that we don't have to worry about too much. Okay, so you're a pass-through one. Even the tools are totally new. Are they now? So why is this one on the ground? Why isn't it on the front? I don't believe it. Even seen up close, I can't believe it. The engines on these ships, are they the same technology as our magic terminal? They're pretty close, yeah. Are you one of my new techs? No, I'm with the border guards. What happened to it, if you don't mind? The engine draws magical energy from the ley line. A lot of energy. But this one has a problem with its storage unit. Ah, so the fleet completely drained the ley line. How many hours of storage does it have normally? What's a brain like you doing in the infantry? Reporting to Colonel Ansets with his squad. Oh yeah, sorry, Sergeant. He's right, you don't want to keep Colonel Ansets waiting. He's very well connected. We barely have enough people for the occupation, but they're fine sending a whole platoon to get this thing running again. Seriously, 50 more of these and nobody knew? At least I'm not in the front line. Those guys are in for a real bad time. So basically, that is beyond normal tech. That is the plane before there's a plane. Okay, so I think we actually want to go into that depot to the south. Don't you go back inside. But you say roof is breaking, please. Oh, man. Well, we are part of an atrocity now. How does this make everyone feel? It's not like this is the first RPG where we've played the bad guy. Okay, so no passing through there. Looked like that was the only item in there. Ugh. Blech. Can't go behind the truck. Can't go behind that truck either. Oh, there is an item over there. I just don't know how to get to it. I guess we'll get to it whenever we go around. Because this way was blocked off. It was, right? I'm not just gaslighting myself into thinking it wasn't. Yeah, it's blocked off. We can't get over to there. So we will get that far at the very least. That means it's going to force us into some encounters up here. Oh no, another group of them. Whatever will I do? You just have a normal fight, so just... Yeah, none of those... He can't kill anybody. He doesn't have the offensive abilities. Skills, let's go for a double tap on you. See how well that does. Well, that's not terrible. Flash round on him, because other guy can take care of him. I shouldn't have split it because he can take care of the stuff. Should be okay. Prisoner pickups are going pretty smoothly. So if you diehards running around in the city. I mean, I kind of want to talk to, you know, the people being rounded up. I know that's not what we're supposed to be doing as soldiers, but... You know... Sometimes you wanna. Careful. Command says all the magic discharged by the fleet is drawing wild creatures into the city. Keep an eye out for them. Well, I see where we're going to run into them. I saw the spider there. It's not subtle. Subtle. There is gold up there, so we need to go up top to get that. Oh, look, it's a rat and a crab spider? It got crab hands. Oh, you don't have enough for a flash round, so I guess we'll go for... Don't know what that stands for, but we'll go after it. And water grenade. Not enough! No! We'll heal after battle. We'll be fine. Definitely getting good XP from here. We're up to level 7 now. So Mueller, get us a nice little bit of healing. We'll do it twice. Because it's only 25 versus first aid's 20. I think overall that was still cheaper. Because we were healing 2 people for a light amount as opposed to... Ooh, special forces armor. We're upgrading our armor twice this fast? Oh, that boosts our attack by 1 but lowers our defense. You know what? I'm going for it. Let's get murdery. We are the bad guys, might as well go offensive. That said, my experiences playing bad guys vary. In D&D, whenever I make a bad guy character, I generally, oddly enough, feel compelled to be a little bit more fragile and egotistical. Like weaker HP, higher damage kind of characters. Even whenever I'm playing a more manipulative evil as opposed to an outright, I am murdering people because I'm crazy evil. I don't play chaotic evil. I play lawful evil. I know there are mages in this city, and one of you is going to tell me where, or else you're going to be very uncomfortable. But boy, you see, hey? I no speak Osleen. I am not annoying. These idiots don't speak a word of Osleen. Well, I mean, that doesn't make them idiots. That just means they're from somewhere else besides you, you racist prick. Sorry, right in the microphone, too. It came out of nowhere. Well, it came out of the air is where it came, but... Okay, so we have this path here. Oh, we got progress. Oh, no, we got fight. That's nothing. Ow. Ow. Stop it. You jerks. And you start in on him. Yeah, the 3 of them should be able to take out these guys. And we should be able to bring this guy almost down, and you should be able to finish him off. That's why we go offense. So that is definitely progress. That means we want to be going down here. Glad we backtracked. For some reason, I was thinking the bottom left was going to be progress because southwest. So we need to go east from here to get that gold. If anyone can tell me where the city's mages are hiding, that person will go back home. Such a lovely, lovely group of people. I'm not sure gathering these is worthwhile. You're attached to Colonel Ancestor's group. He's just up ahead. Fine. I forgot to check. Nope, can't pass in there. Okay, so I see treasure there. Fire rune. That probably protects us from halves fire damage to the wearer. Ooh, I'm going to take that instead of spectacles. Reduced incoming fire damage. We haven't gotten our second character in this one either. What the Chancellor has promised from the very beginning, we will now deliver. Sorry, what the Chancellor has promised from the beginning will now deliver. Throughout the city, dozens of unlawful mages have gone into hiding. Their plan is to form a fifth column which will destroy supply lines in an attempt to strand our army in Luskia. The members of this insurgent group are well trained and zealous. They will not hesitate to kill you and will even sacrifice their own lives to do so. They will use civilians as human shields. This sounds like very common rhetoric. Paint them to be complete villains. You must be immovable in your resolve to drive them out. You must show them your superior will and your superior blood. You have your orders. Go and make your Chancellor proud. What's your name, Sergeant? Nikolai Proc, sir, 7th Border Guards. Ah, yes, the firefighter. You're the only one of them who got here on time. Sorry, sir, we haven't been briefed. I'm sure you heard the Colonel's speech. Sir, I thought the city was neutral. They were occupied by the Luskians for centuries. The people here hate them more than we do. Whether or not there is a resistance movement is irrelevant. Oh, jeez. The unlawful mages in this city are still draining magic from the ley line, and our fleet needs that energy. Your mission is to investigate the parts of the city that are still burning. You're the only one with the experience to do it safely. Intelligence says enemy mages are using magical fires to disguise their hiding places. Do you still have your terminal? Yes, sir. You can use the Seek spell on your terminal to determine portable bunker locations, and then my men will take over. I'll charge it for you. Remember, you're looking for buildings that seem to be protected by nearby fires. Be quick about it. Oh. We have ex-prisoners. The only man in the Empire with the vision and courage to complete our mission, except for the Chancellor, of course. Someone always complained if you got rid of their aunt or neighbor. It won't be a problem here. Wow. I don't know about this assignment. Do the Colonel's troops seem weird to you? You hear the Colonel is best friends with the Chancellor. Seems like they have the same ideas. Be on the lookout for buildings that seem like they're guarded by fires. They'll punish you for doing this. I'm pretty excited. They'd punish you for doing this anywhere else. Oh, God. Guess I'm glad I'm not in the front line, but I'm sure not like this either. I concur. Okay, there is loot literally right there. That leads me to believe that we're going to be looping all the way around to that spot. I will keep it in mind. We're about to enter a fire ground. There's a good chance we could be cut off for a while. And there's enemies down there. Okay, so we have a lot of places to go. Some equipment and clear this. Give us a few minutes. Come back. Oh, okay, so we've got to do ones in any given area first before we can go back and get that further in. Okay. Another max revive for going out of our way. Sergeant, we got you this fire extinguisher. Not much, but the real fire supplies haven't arrived yet. I'm going to give you an extremely short course on fire safety. Every fire ground is dangerous. If I say to back out, you do so immediately. If anything that should feel cool instead feels hot, back away. And if we're inside, never let fire get above you or below you. I'm not planning on spending much time inside these buildings. That house is our goal. 4 charges remain. Do I care about charges? Not really. I care about loot. So that building is our goal. Okay, and yeah, we have to do that building before we can get to the east. Just got to double check if there's any more loot or passages or anything like that before I go in. Let's save, just to be safe. And I'll actually even also, I'll save up here and then I'm going to save back down below so we actually have a spot. If you're wondering what those saves are up there, I mentioned it in the first video. That's like my first attempt at playing through this. And I decided to restart. Okay, so we have 4 charges left. Let's go ahead and get you. But yeah, I decided to restart so I could make each chapter a video of its own. Okay, so can we go east here? No. So we just want that one. 2, 3. Just some rats. It's fine. In fact, we probably... Yeah, we can take these guys out quick. With just normal attacks. I probably should do some healing, though, now that I think about it, because Mueller is not doing super well. He could use a single heal to himself. Connets, what's the terminal saying? The monsters are a good sign since they're attracted to concentrated magic. Let me check. Okay, looks like a positive reading. Twice, if you see a if you can flag down the Colonel's guys. We're waiting, Connets. Can you tell me what the hell a ley line is? You've heard of the fire shrine, right? And that's where magic comes from, right? It's inside a volcano or something. Well, ley lines are just flows of lava underground that carry magical energy to the world. And they can get drained of the magic? Eventually the ley line will replenish, but yeah, the magic gets low and you can't do as much with it. They say the ley line under the city keeps going deep into the Luskia, so I guess the army needs it pretty badly. Got him, Sarge. We'll take it from here, Sergeant Proc. There's one. You heal yourself. Then do an AoE heal with rations. Saving our consumable resources. I have a feeling they just blew up that place. Especially considering the fact that we can't actually see it. So we're just trapped in here until we have the monster down there I'm concerned about. Looks like we're going to be approaching it from the east. From the east. Hello, friends. Oh no, he's got poison. They've all got poison. Great. And those guys get double attack. So yeah, crab spiders, primary target. So there's one. We're going to save up our AP a little bit. I might actually have Mueller defend. Just to make sure his AP keeps going up and just have everyone else do the clearing. Because, frankly, the way it's sitting, he's not even that big of an influence on our damage at the moment. He is just there for healing. You found Mage Hunter, which is lower damage but lowers target's magic. That one might be handy with what we're doing. We shall see. Found a remedy. You've got the poison. I've got the remedy. Sergeant, we got you another extinguisher. Just need to go east of those fires to find the next bunker. Okay. Top route seems like it's necessary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. That way we can exit at the top. Oh, if we would have gotten it in 3. That's probably the next path that we take. Was there a way to do... I don't think there was a way to do that in 3. There is gold there, but I can't... Oh, I see where I go to get it. Got to go in through the gate and go to the east. Without triggering any kind of events or anything like that. There you go. A little bit of extra money. Not that we particularly need it. We have stuff we can sell for money if we really need money. But I do want to be... Oh, maybe it is not this way. Is it to the east? Oh, huh. Yeah, it's that building right there. The one with the giant open door. Terminal's picking up something. Mueller, get Ences's guys over here. Sergeant, did they want us to go inside? If Command was serious about going in there, we'd have more than a fire extinguisher. Pretty real of you, Sergeant. Corporal, save your opinions for when you're alone in... Yeah. We'll take it from here, Sergeant. They're gonna blow up that one. I wonder if there is a way to get us to go inside of it. Yeah, they keep blocking us off from going back. Guys are jerks. So, it didn't blow up the building, at least. That's the next path forward. Okay, so we go this way. What about here? Yeah, actually, strong reading. You all wait here. I'm going to peek inside for a sec. No smoke, cool air, stone floor. Jaw. Sergeant? Soldier, I told you to wait outside. Sorry, there was a spike in the magic output. You know, it was probably just a glitch. That's right. Let's get out of here, it's dangerous. Told your terminal detected something? Yes, sir, but it turned out to be a false alarm. Really? Yes, sir, it's probably a piece of unexploded ordnance that still has a charge. Is that right? Well... Continue on to the next sector, then. Sir, it's not safe in there. The roof and walls are compromised. We're not going inside. Fire in the hole! Women and children murdered. Sergeant, you need to move. Sorry, sir. Where's Connets? I think he got spooked by the explosion, ran off. Couldn't have gone far. Definitely getting solemn. Tell me why your specialist just ran off with all our detonators? He's just a little shell-shocked. I'll get him back. I mean, I agree with Connets. Sure as fuck hope I can side with him. We saw him, I think, but he didn't pass by us. Don't know where he was going. Connets, what are you doing in there? Dismantling their detonators. Soldier, you need to get your head on straight. Taking apart some explosives is not going to stop what's happening here. It certainly is not. Are we having some trouble here, Sergeant? Sir, we're just having a temporary setback in morale. I suppose it was bound to happen at least once. Soldier, it's Colonel Ansets. I know that you have been dismayed by what you see in this city. You must understand, we live in iron times. We must have iron hearts. If our grim work were the end in itself, we would be monsters. But no, our end is the final control of magic and a world at peace. I alone stand before the judgment of history. I bear the responsibility, not you. Connets, don't be an idiot. There's too many people watching for him to go easy on you. Soldier, come out of here right now and bring in the detonators. Sir, I'm going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8. Sir, we can't. Do it. Get your men under control, Sergeant. Anyone who wants an official transfer can apply at headquarters. Damn. We need. You two go back to the checkpoint and tell them we need real firefighting gear. Shrouds, jackets, gloves, turnout pants, a door wedge. What about you, Sergeant? You? Connets had our terminal. I gotta grab it before it melts. You go. Sorry, the crater isn't... They didn't even give me a shovel. I'll tell your mother that you died in battle. It's probably better. Why am I talking to you like you can hear me? What was that? What's that smell? Coal gas. Are the gas mains catching fire? Watch out! There was treasure in there. This way, you come. Here is door. But, I mean, his corpse and treasure. Okay, there's an item over there. I hate to be gamifying it a bit, but yeah, this is still like heavy. This way. But at the same time, it is a video game. Just reminding myself that, because otherwise, yeah. I feel really bad for Connets. Really do. Lenzig. Okay. That is increased accuracy, magic defense, and HP. Lower attack than the assault helmet, but I think we're fine with this. I think I'm fine with actually going down to 46 attack. Because that has lowers targets magic, so that's going to lower their magic offense. Which kind of offsets us not using, whatchamacallit. I mean, we saw this coming from the very beginning. This is not something that is a surprise to us. This whole story arc has been leading up to this. Here, Iswe. I am called Bavo this way. Unreadable scribbles fill the pages. What is this place? Is a hyena place. What is called temple? Person who own factory. Hyena, but he lived long time ago. Other side of door is safe place, but I no think we can open. There's something on the door, but I can't read it. I also no speak the hyena, but I see and look like also is draw? You mean a drawing on the door? Drawing of 4 trees. The top left one has an X through it. Four trees, top one has an X through it. There's a tiny switch on the... Yeah, okay, so it's 4 menorahs. It's a golem. Sorry, Jalem, just to throw people from the Diablo 2 content off. The terminal? What just happened? What is this thing? Is... Oh, sorry, that was our character talking. Is Sarbotan... Sarobotna, how do you say, is magic worker? I think is just story, but now... Zikaron. What? Is that your name? Nikolai. Come. I not know Zarbotna, but pass here is safe place. Is other people too? You say them... Oh, is other people too? You say them you know me, Pavel. There's a magic tome. So this is where we're getting all his tomes. Okay. Still a treasure up there. We'll probably come back for it later. You again. Zikaron. Can you move, please? What do you want? Join. Great. I have a robot. Level 7, it's got shift, defend, restore, and extra 10%. Okay, so that's his guard. Each of them have different buffs on their guards, by the way. Fire damage to a single enemy split over 2 turns. Interesting. So it seems like elements of the... No, first one was wind and earth. Second one was wind and earth as well. This one is fire and fire so far? But I know Zikaron is a permanent character, so we're going to go ahead and give them just our extra stuff, I think. We should be good. They have high magic power. Okay, so Zikaron's our caster. I have a feeling they're going to get healing. I don't remember for sure from the demo. For those of you wondering, yes, I played through the demo. I was going to release it. I might have actually released it on the Game Sampler channel. But, hey, we recognize this guy. A moderate split over 2 turns. But, I'm sorry. I'm just fighting my soul right there. But we've done... I've done that, and I did it over on the Game Sampler channel, but the audio for my recording was messed up because for some reason it didn't capture the game audio. Which is a bug that sometimes happens whenever OBS decides to bork up for me. But it was one of those things where, yeah, we're going to overwrite this save. I think that's progress down there, so we'll check over here for treasure. Got nothing. But yeah, I didn't have audio on it. You're an idiot for bringing him here. Why would he save me just to come kill me now? Dupek! How did we grow up in same home? He's a spy, Pavel! Matus, look, he's here. Do you see the regiment? See a regiment behind him? He's right. Spies don't walk around in their uniforms. You speak pretty good Ledzen for a foot soldier. What are you talking about? I don't know a word of Ledzen. But we're not speaking Oslensky. It's that creature. I can see the magic it's using. I think it's translating your words as you say them. And you are Sergeant Brock. You were with Colonel Ensitz. No, I mean, I was assigned, but I pull people out of fires. I don't throw them in. You're an Osliner too? My name is Becker. I was a doctor in the capital before the Chancellor asked us to compromise our principles. And now you're trying to help these people hide down here? No, this place, the Zrodlo, is an underground river. The oldest maps say this passage leads out of the city proper to the southwest. But there are dangerous creatures dwelling here. You can help me clear a path for the civilians. Hey, you and your friend there. Yeah, him. The army will find this place sooner or later, so we should hurry. Nobody trusts me. Mama and Maha? Hope that the Agneska and the children were far enough away. Oh, man. Wouldn't make sense. We'll see them again. The apartments 2 floors above me were annihilated in the attack. I don't know how I survived. You had 2 floors of armor. Everything I worked my whole life for burned up in a few minutes. What's the point? Couldn't find my fiancée before there were already troops in the street. Children, we're going to be fine if we can just be quiet and keep moving. Sadness. Oh, that one was just out on the... Okay. There's our HP tome. So we have 2 paths. I think he said southwest is where it exits, so I think southwest is progress. So we'll go this way. Oh, and we actually have Becker as a party member. Okay. Do I get a turn? Jeez. We'll go ahead and bombard you. You have a pistol. I don't... He feels generic. So I don't think he's going to be a guy. I think he's going to be our healer if I had to take a wild guess. No. Well, yeah, moderate healing to a single ally. And remove negative status effects. We are going to go with light healing. It doesn't get to apply the regen, but it's fine. So we just don't transition areas. I don't know which way is progress. Neither one is like... Oh, we're going for this way. I see the treasure chest now. Yeah, neither one is like obvious progress. Now that I see the treasure chest, though, I think the bottom right is progress. We are so slow. We'll do a flash round on you. You're immune to it, you bastard. We do have regen. Regen is the little blue sparks, by the way. It doesn't get an icon so much as it just gets many little ones. How does a robot bleed? I know not. Oh, I meant to press one more over. That guy's immune to that. Let's go ahead and do another warmth. I need to not derp. I need to kill the guy in the center with the Jolem. Yes, I'm going to call him a Jolem for a while. Zikaron. You know what? That might actually kill him. Nope. Another warmth. You are just in healing mode right now. We might actually use an ether on you between battles. That's one down. With everyone bleeding, it kind of sucks a little bit. And yeah, that guy's not magic user. It's not going to do anything to him. I do need to look at his equipment. Yeah, his equipment is grayed out. That means that he's going to be a temporary character. Okay, skills. Do you actually have enough to do one more warmth? You do not. It's 30, so we're doing a mend flesh on yourself for now, and then we'll have you do guarding during the next battle. Oh, regen up. Thank you. Oh, he actually has 15 per turn as well. So that was what he already had equipped. And you can't equip the normal ones. You have clay fists. Honestly, out of the stuff we have, I think we'll just go buckshot and not worry about the magic down. We have it there as an option in case things get hairy. But I think for now, I'd actually like to just do more damage. Oh, we also have... I don't know if it's going to let us go back up and use that heal point. We're going to try. It does. Okay. That resets us. Gets us kind of set up for the deep dive in here. And yes, we could run back there after every fight. I'm not going to do that. Off camera, I might consider it, but on and even then, probably not. But on camera, that is just boring as hell to watch. Oh, that can actually set us on fire. Nice. Double checking side paths, nothing there. Nothing over there. We do have a treasure down south of us, though. Another ether. Very, very nice. How are we looking on life? We are going to use your warmth on us. Probably better to use that in battle, but... do I seem like somebody that can be arsed to remember, you know, things and stuff? So that's an enemy there, and we have an enemy guarding a treasure here. That looks like a wizard with a gun. So I am going to do this. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a wizard with a gun. Oh, he's weak versus it. Sweet. Let's apply that regen. It should overwhelm the damage over time at the very least. So that guy's just going to die at the end of his turn. And you just guard. We need your AP to be up at max pretty much every single time. And no, it's not a percent increase. It is literally just another 10 AP per turn whenever you guard. So whenever we start getting up to high AP, like whenever we were in the opener, we had 150 AP. We might end up in a situation where it's not going to increase our recovery rate. There we go. That's the phrase I was going for. Abilities. You just got a new ability. Enemy stats displays hidden HP bars. And revive an ally. Ooh. So there is a revival skill. This guy's not going to be in our party to use it, but there is a revival skill. Lowers target speed. That is going to... That's more important than lowering their magic damage. Yeah, they can do big single hits, but... Why are we getting so many weapons on him? We already have 4 weapons. We haven't gotten through his prelude. So that guy's going to die on his turn. You go after the Zimja. Let's go and get a warmth going, because we are going to take some damage. And that should get us topped off before the end of the fight. Yeah, unfortunately, Becker's not going to get topped off because he's not going to get a turn, but still fine. And yeah, none of our characters are synced up in levels. I don't think that's going to be a thing we have in this. Just walk past him. I'll be with you in a moment, my good friend. We will murder you shortly. I think we are closing in on the end of his story. I'm going to go with the bat on that. Just to build up the... Oh! Yeah, he just gets 2 turns in a row. That kind of sucks a little bit. And it appears to be just a chance of slow. Not a guaranteed slow. Ooh, no skill on him that time. We do have 20 potions. I'm going to use some of them. Because Zikaron is not doing well health-wise. He's not getting up there. Even despite being level 8, he's only got 127 life. It is definitely caster numbers. What is it? Patrols. Lieutenant Seischultz! Yes, soldier? Got a reading on terminal. It was real hot, but then it was gone all of a sudden. Let me see. Keep watching. I'll be right back. I know that voice. Who? The officer. Last time I saw him, he was calling himself Private Kircher. The Chancellor's people love putting spies everywhere. But what about the device he's talking about? I'm not familiar with it. It doesn't have a very long range, but we still need to avoid being seen by these patrols. Let's go. Huh? Guess we need to help them cross so they can help the others. These are more like mini game puzzles than puzzles. Don't think they saw us. Now we just got to get Pavel over. Come on, Pavel. Bring the rest of the survivors along. Did he get spotted? I don't think he did. Oh, it's another wizard with a gun. Or is that a pipe? That might be a pipe. But for me, it looks like it's a pistol. And we are going to do a flash round on you. That way. Oh, he just dies. Sweet. We didn't even have to, like, engage with them. That is a good strategy to have whenever dealing with trash enemies. Kill them before they even get a move. Okay, so I have a feeling there's going to be a treasure chest behind this guy down here. He does not feel like he is blocking main path. Main path is probably northwest. Okay, we need to ember the little floaty guys. Flash round big guy in the middle. 500 damage. Holy butts. Okay, guy on the left is going to die whenever he takes a turn. We're probably all going to be on fire. So Pavel is just having a day. And these guys are immune to physical damage, unfortunately. So all we can do, you are just going to defend. And Soul Strike. So we're getting abilities. I think he's now matched with a number of abilities for... No, he has more. Quintessence damage equal to Zikaron's current HP. Might be good. Maybe. I don't see any actual treasures down here. How many of the books do we have, by the way? 3 HP tomes, a strength tome, and a magic tome. We are going to have somebody with very high HP. Calling it now, we are making the Uber tank. They will survive everything. I'm gonna see how high I can take HP. That, or we could put it on mages to kind of counteract their naturally low life. Might be what we should do. But at the same time, why wouldn't I just do the weird thing? Why present me with the opportunity for a weird thing if you don't want me to do weird thing? Actually, no, you defend. I don't know how much AP the soul one is. Ember is 25. Okay, Soul Strike is 20. And yeah, it just matches his HP. Oh, no. I have decided what I shall do. Zikaron is probably the one getting all the HP items. Because I just realized, otherwise, I am a dumbass. Imagine Zikaron doing like 1,200 damage super early on. I doubt we're going to get that high. They're 25 each. We've got like 3 on here. I think we got like 7 total so far, so it'd be 10. So that's still 250 life if we get 10 of them. Level 9, so that means that this is probably the final battle of his chapter. But yeah, we'll be getting If we get 250 life, that's an extra 250 damage on that skill. Yes. And keep him healed the entire time? Throw HP plus gear like the Ruby Ring on him. That's another 75. I'm assuming you have a second step in this plan. We do. There's a forest near here. It's remote enough to be hidden, but close to a sympathetic farmer. I don't think they're going to spare the farmers for long. I think that's everybody. Good, we can use these wagons to help the injured. Wait, that sound! Everybody get down! How are they seeing us? There's no high ground around here. I don't know unless... Could an officer see Zikaron's magic like you did? Maybe. I thought they'd need to be closer. Hey, Zikaron, can you move? Lead them away from us. Hide. What's happening? I don't know. I've never seen magic like this. Huh? Brock? Kircher? You traitor! Oh, you got magic, Kircher. You are a disgrace, Brock. You need to die. Excuse me. Skills, let's go ahead and set up warmth. Get the regens. We'll do another Soul Strike. Soul Strike is only 20 AP, so we recover from it fairly quickly. We just spend one turn doing a normal attack, and we've gotten, what, 3 attacks back with it? Yeah, as long as he's not targeting Zircon, we're going to keep going like this. There's a flash round for you. We could do single target heals if we need to, but right now we have regen. Damn. And he's going first is the thing that sucks, so I'm going to do Ember on him instead. Because that's going to do more damage overall. Do I do another Ember? Yes. Whenever we're below about 120, we need to be doing an Ember. Let's mend flesh on you. I think we stand a pretty decent chance against this guy. He doesn't seem like he's going to be as tough as the mage guy we're dealing with. What's the matter, Proc? Lost your nerve? Are you? Oh, you are silencing him, you jerk. Well, now we do 138, so that's going to be higher than the burn. Keep us on recovery there, friend. Sirocco doing so much damage to him kind of sucks, because that gets us out of the path where we can do our direct damage in one turn. Warmth again. Get everybody healed up. He really does not like Zircon. Okay, so you actually need to do a shift. And we'll do a flash round. That's just to get his AP back up. He got his AP whacked by that nonsense. And Soul Strike seems like the go-to here. You're weak, Proc. Let's go with... I mean, you don't have anything left to do, so just fight. Fight. And Soul Strike again. You think that's all I have? Soldiers on me! Oh, he's got a shield on him now. That's not good. Warmth up, and then we go ahead and beat the tar out of the Oslin Gunner, I believe. It seems like that ignores magic or physical defense. It's just straight damage. That or Quintessence bypasses it somehow. And yeah, I'm building up Zikaron's AP again. That was a lot of damage. That was even more damage. Wow, Jesus, one turn there? That's a bit much, friend. Let's go for Ember on him. I will drop out a heal. Hopefully he doesn't... Oh, nope, he's going for it. Nope, you bastard. You tried. Let's get the heals out. I think we almost have him. But I'm not sure how close we are. Burn should be wearing off soon, thankfully. But until it does, Ember's the go-to. Oh, we would have killed him with a Soul Strike as well. Everybody leveled up. Nobody got a skill. We got another Ruby Charm. Oh, he can dual Ruby Charm. That's another 150. Are there more coming? There might be soon. He's going to report us. I guess that kills my chances of going back. We're going to go back to the army after everything you've seen? Either that or I'm labeled a traitor and I can never go home again. That's the way the world works. Nobody said it was fair. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. We just need to get these people out of here. No, wait. I need to know you really mean this. What? We don't have time for this. I'm already helping these people. Don't you know what else you want? Too many Oslaniers have given up being the authors of their own actions. They just accept orders from authority. I want to know that you have a good character, that you're choosing to help these people, not just accepting your only option. I don't want you to come if you're going to end up regretting it. Look, I'm just the son of the village baker. Until someone with good character comes along, I guess you're stuck with me. But right now, we've got a job to do. But is that enough? You want to save your game? Yay! We finished Nikolai's chapter. And that means that next time, we jump in on Cordelia's chapter. And then we'll be actually done with the starting scenarios. And I think we'll be able to start... I don't know if we'll be selecting them again for their second scenario, or if they're going to start us off with one of the characters and have them start meeting each other. Because eventually we do get all 8. We get the hippo and the girl. We get the... Well, it's Hippo and Alexandria. It's Ben and I'm forgetting her name, the spear lady. We get Zircon and Nikolai, and then we get Cordelia and whoever her second character is. I don't remember who it is. There is... I'm pretty sure we could go back to the start menu and find it. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.